Come on up to the front of the mat. We'll once, inhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Oh, that was a stretch. Exhale, down dog. Wide fingers. Mula Bandha. Next inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Samastati. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Hang on to that up dog. Chin toward the ceiling. Knees can be on the floor or off the floor. Feel both ways. It's an exhale to down dog. Right leg all the way up toward the ceiling. Open up the stretch. Strong Mula Bandha. Long, long stretch. Foot stays high. Use an inhale, hop the left foot forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up, foot down. Samastati. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Hang on to that up dog. Chin lifts up high. Strong Mula Bandha. Let the breath accordion that rib cage. Open the posture through the rib cage.
Kathy, do you let your ankles sort of fall out to either side, or is it important for you to keep them nice in line?
I'm not even thinking about my ankles, so
Good.
I put money on their falling out to the side.
Oh, that's such a relief. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just like, especially, well, probably all the time, I'm just really trying to keep Mula Bandha on and then feel the stretches. So I'm not worried about my ankles. I guess, you know, of course, do whatever feels best. Left leg is high. I love it when you ask me questions. Makes me start to think about things that I hadn't thought of.
It's much better not to think about them for me because of all the reasons you just stated. like trying to be strong in the front and feeling the stretch. But someone once said not to let them do that, and it stuck with me, but I didn't like it. But now
Right.
that you have the same opinion, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That's over. God, I love you. Next inhale, right foot hops forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Samastati. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, keep the up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right knee up toward the ceiling so that knee is bent. You might fall all the way over into that American wild thing posture. Right knee stays up, left foot hops forward. It's an inhale to move forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Samastati. One more A. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Oh, stay with up dog. I almost forgot that. Exhale, down dog. Right foot toward the center, left kneecap up toward the ceiling. And if you really bend far enough over in that direction, you'll end up in wild thing. Get ready for the next inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Samastati. Bending the knees. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg way up. Experiment with movement. Experiment with range of motion. Toes, ankle, knee, hips. What are most of the possibilities. Some of the possibilities. Switch legs. Up with movement. If you find something that's delicious, hang on to it. Both feet down. Use an inhale to hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, knees bend. Samastati. Inhale, knees bend. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot. Inhale, up to warrior. Exhale, down to plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot. Inhale, up to warrior. Exhale, down to plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Regular down dog, or any invention that you have, or handstand. It's an exhale, feet down. Inhale, walk or jump forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Samastati. And again. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up, left foot. Exhale, down. I'm kind of laughing because I'm panting. That handstand really took me. Okay, same choice. Whatever you want. Hi, Maria. Whatever you'd like, including handstand, including all of your ideas. On your own inhale, walk or jump. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, knees bend. Samastatihi. Nice. Inhale, right big toe to the right first two fingers. Utthita Hasta Padangustasana, straight arm. Knee can be bent. Nice straight arm. Left hand starts out on the hip. Not bending forward this time. It's an exhale, second position, leg opens to the side. The left hand can go behind the back and grab that right thigh. If it's pretty balanced, drishti is opposite the foot. Again, straight elbow. It's an inhale forward. Keep hanging on to that foot. It's an exhale. Take your time, no hurry. Bend your knee, switch to the top of the foot and pull the heel up against the bum. You may have to drop the chest a little bit to get your foot to go under your hip. And you can use both hands to pull your heel into your bum. It's an exhale, foot down. Side two. Left big toe taken up by those first left two fingers. Straight left arm, maybe straight legs. Utthita Hasta Padangustasana without touching the head to the leg. Listen to your breath. It's an exhale to open that leg to the side. Right hand can go behind the back and hang on to the left thigh. Mula Bandha, drishti is opposite the foot. It's an inhale, leg forward. You might need to bend forward to get the foot to slide under. And then one or both hands pulling the heel to the bum. Super straight standing leg for this one. It's an exhale, foot down. Right leg comes up, thumb points down. You want to hold the shin, the top of the shin or the bottom. I guess that would be the bottom of the shin. Closest to the ankle. Flex the foot. Take the heel up to the ceiling. Left hand is on the hip, unless you need it for balance. Dikasana. It's an inhale up, exhale, foot down. Side two. Inhale, foot up. Exhale into the posture. Foot is fiercely flexed. It's an inhale up, exhale, foot down. Next one, the right hand opens and you take the inside of the ankle. So the thumb, you got it. The thumb is to the arch of the foot, same flexed foot. When you're finished, come out smoothly. The inside of the ankle bone is right in the center of the palm. The thumb is in the arch of the foot. Come out smoothly. This time, you're gonna cup the toes in the hand. So first two, foot is flexed. This one, foot is pointed. And you could take your left hand to the floor or to your knee. It's an inhale up, exhale, release. Second side. Cup those toes, point the foot. It's an inhale up, exhale, release. So this time we're gonna go from forward, just watch this once because there's no words for this. Forward, through, under, and then whatever you get for a handhold. And when you're ready to come out, under, forward, and down. I hope you could see that. You know what? If you couldn't see that, you're just lucky. And if you got to see it, lucky. I'm going to do my second side. Forward, under, Dikasana, under, forward, and down. Did that work out? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, it's working out. You guys are like origami. You're like moving origami. Fold it into one posture, fold it into the next posture. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. That's so smart. Oh my gosh, okay, class is over. I'm just kidding. But seriously, that was the apex of smartness. It's an inhale to open whenever you're ready. Simple triangle. Simple ujjayi, simple mula bandha. Keep your feet exactly where they are. Take the left hand down, rotated triangle. Take both hands down, put some weight into them as you walk around, shift the feet, keeping the weight out of the pelvis now. Open triangle. Second side. Simple, open, extended, happy triangle. Keep the feet exactly where they are. Right hand comes down. Rotated triangle. Beautiful. Both hands down, walk around, walk around, walk around. Triangle, open triangle with your hand on the floor. So that back foot is probably going to have to scoot further away from the front foot and the front hand by about 3 or 4 inches. A little bit wider stance, hand on the floor. Use the toes, use the quadriceps. Rotated, feet stay exactly where they are. Hands down, walk around, walk around. The feet should be the correct distance at this point. Left hand on the outside edge of that left foot. Flat on the floor. Open triangle. Right hand down, rotated triangle. Hands down, walk around, walk around. This time, open triangle, hand anywhere you want it. Shoulders line up, and that top hand starts to drop back. So you're breaking the top line of the posture at the shoulder. You got it. And your arm drops back. And if you were ready for Cirque du Soleil, that left arm would be parallel to the floor. It will probably change the stretch in the back hip. Strong mula bandha, strong quads. Chest opening toward the ceiling. Beautiful. Hand down, walk around, walk around, walk around. Third open triangle. We're getting so good at this. Any bottom hand position you like. Mine is on the floor. And then that top arm drops back behind us. Chest rotates up toward the ceiling. And the line of stretch over the back hip has changed. Nice. Hand down, walk around, walk around, walk around. Rotated, So you could, if you love the shoulder stretch, do the same thing with the arm. The arm goes up. I'm not very stretchy in this position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my left hand on the floor next to my right foot. I'm going to take my right thumb and put it in the top crease of my right leg and press back. It's very strong. Release, walk around on the hands, rotated triangle. Choice 1, arm is up, it falls over, your chest opens up toward the ceiling. Choice 2, that left thumb goes in the crease at the top of the left leg and presses back. Nice, walk around toward the center. Heels move away from each other. Nice wide leg stretch. Any arm position is fine. Strong quads. Change up your hand position to whatever you want to stretch out. You can play with range of motion. You can invent something. Play with range of motion again, or invent something new, or stay where you are. One more position. Use your hands to help you come up. Walk the feet in if that's going to be useful. And samastati. Take a breath. Get yourself together. It's an inhale whenever you're ready to lift up your hands. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Hold up dog. Enjoy that back bend. Whenever I say hold up dog, if you prefer, you can always bend your knees and touch your feet to your head. Or at least I could until I was about, I don't know, 20? No, probably 30. I could probably still do it when I was 30. I know I could do it with help when I was 30. Now I couldn't even do it with help. Go ahead, take yourself into down dog, and then right foot forward. Nice low lunge. Come down onto the back knee. Let the front knee drop forward. Let the toes spread out. And that front heel can be hovering off the floor a little bit if it helps you get a stretch into your calf. So mine was hovering off the floor, and now after like 2 breaths, it's barely skimming the floor. So stretch out that front calf and the back hip flexor and the back quadricep. And some people who have a tight psoas, which I don't even know how you get a tight, well, I know how you get a tight psoas, but I don't know how you feel it. Like I never feel my psoas. I'm just saying you might feel something through the lower torso into the mid back from the front of the leg. Beautiful. Then lean back, flex the front foot, slide it forward. Chin drops, maybe head to the leg. And if you feel like you want to experience Hanumanasana without being on the floor, stick a pillow or a bolster or a blanket or a yoga block under the belly of the hamstring. Range of motion is always a good option. And come out the way that feels the best. You could fly out through handstand. I mean, I didn't. Left foot forward, nice low lunge. Get the stretch into the front calf, the front Achilles. Lean back. That felt like it could be useful all day long. Like I could stay in that posture for hours and keep feeling like there was more space. Prop something under the hamstring if that seems like a good idea. Still in Hanumanasana, range of motion if you want it. Any experiments that seem good. And come out any way that feels comfortable. Check on your up dog and your down dog. See if both sides of the body are feeling equal, stretched, warm, strong. And then I'll show you what I wanted to work on today. So there are 5 million variations on headstand. Hey, Sue, I'm going to go up and tell me if you can see my legs. Can you see my legs? I can come down. You can just shake your head. Yes or no? Yes? Okay, perfect. Okay, so at the end of primary series, well, at the end of any series, is closing sequence. And usually we've used up a lot of our stamina. So when it comes to headstand and shoulder stand, I'm always like, everything's optional, and I'm not very helpful, because I feel like those are, if you're familiar with them, they're very wonderful. If you're not familiar with them, they're incredibly challenging postures, and having already used up a lot of our energy, I don't want anything to go wrong in them. So I don't go over them because I'm protecting people from the sequence. So headstand, the first headstand, hands are interlaced. I open up my palms and my elbows are much closer together. Whenever you see someone do this as a measurement for headstand, this is guaranteeing that their elbows are about 2 or 3 inches too far away from each other. So the headstand goes up and then it comes down. This is what we're going to work on, and then I'll break it down. So it's up, feet together, 7 million breaths, and then it's an exhale into legs parallel to the floor. And then there's 5 breaths there, and then there's an inhale up, and then an exhale very gently down into child's pose. The way to get that to all happen smoothly is the center of the head is here, the hips are here. They start out behind the posture, they come over the head, they have to pass the head. My butt is further over my hands than my elbows. And then once the feet get up past 90 degrees, those hips come back to center. So it's like you start out on this side, your hips go too far to counterbalance the heavy legs. Then when the legs start to lift up, the hips have to come back. So to practice that, you might want to put a couch behind you, or go back on your yoga mat so that you have room to land on padding. So just a couple of leg lifts. And if the leg lifts are easy, then see if you can do 10 up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, which is not part of primary series, but is kind of fun. I did 4 up and down. Oh, I see what's going on. What is that American expression? Preaching to the choir. Nice, Maria. Sue, you're expert at this. Okay, so you guys, if you feel like you're expert at this, or even just great, come down and save a little energy. Nice, Sarah. Nice. Nice. Sue. Yes, 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 yes. Nice, Maria. Nice. Nice, Sarah. So good. You guys, how did we all already know how to do that? We're so coordinated.
Your classes last year.
Okay, so then there's 7 headstands in second series. And every headstand is made of a triangle. And that first headstand we do, the base is small, but there's a lot of contact with the floor. We have the sides of our hands as contact, we have the sides of our arms as contact, and we have the center of our head as contact. We're going to take away two walls of this triangle. So we're only going to use the center of the triangle and the bottom line of the triangle. And the trick to this is you have 2 bones in your arm and you want them to be flat against your forehead. So the trick, if your neck feels good and if this seems like a good idea, the trick is to really press the forehead against those bones as you put the head down. The other trick is don't do it on your ponytail. There we go. And because it has less of a point at the top of the triangle, you might want to experiment with getting up in a way that you can stay balanced. Like you don't have to do the double leg lift. Or if you want to start working on the double leg lift, take it from the wide angle first and leave your feet out wide. It'll guarantee that you don't tip over. Or you can just take them straight up that line if you want to. Nice, Sarah. Excellent. Nice, Maria. Beautiful.
It's harder to sense if you're straight, but
Yeah, yeah. And I'm less concerned about being straight.
yeah.
I don't even care. It's like, oh, my feet are off the floor. I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, that is so successful. Nice, nice, Sue. Maria, Maria, Maria. Yeah. I feel like there's something about leaving my legs parallel to the floor and wide where it feels like it's more spacious. Okay, and then there's 2 more bound headstands, which I'm not going to worry about right now. And then there's 3 open headstands. And the 3 open headstands, Maura, your timing is so perfect. The 3 open headstands are tripod. You want a 90-degree angle at the elbow. If the hands are too close, you're not going to have any strength. And if the hands are like too far back, I have no idea. So the next one is tripod. And that's pretty comfortable. And what you could do is curl up, bring your shins down, and come up into crow, or you could even come into crane if you continue to press up. That's the next idea. Nice, nice. Maria, I'm so happy to see you today. I see you a lot, but I don't know why I feel like I haven't seen you. Maybe because I don't look at my computer screen. Yes, 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 yes. And then you can go back down, or you could even shoot back into plank, whatever. Good toes, Sarah. Nice, Sue. Nice, Sue. Yes. I only have 75 other headstands to go over. Yes, beautiful. So an incredibly, okay, whenever we're balancing upside down, the most difficult position is straight up. Like that is much more advanced than anything where your legs are parallel to the floor or, well, I don't know if that's true on that first headstand where your feet are together. The legs parallel to the floor, they're pretty tough. But if you have your legs wide and they're parallel to the floor, you have your knees in, those tend to be easier to balance. So if you would like something fun and easy to play with, you can do something like tripod for the base and then two bent legs, one leg hangs over. These are pretty fun and pretty easy. If you want something tougher to play with, you can start getting your legs into lotus. My knees are stiff enough that I usually put my leg into lotus first, and then I go up. So anyway, that works. And if you want a really, really advanced headstand, any base you want, you're probably gonna fall the first couple times you do it. I hope you can see me. So my legs are straight up, and then it's a twist. If you do that split knee thing and you twist, it's easier because the center of gravity is lower. Or if you do like full split twist, it's easier. Twisting around, doing whichever ones. And the toughest is straight up twisted. I get much further around when I'm in tripod than when I have my hands bound around my head. Yeah. Twist both directions so that it feels open and it feels crossed. Yes. Sue, we hit your specialty. I didn't realize that your favorite posture on earth was headstand. It is. It's obvious. Nice roll. Nice, Maria. Yeah, nice scorpion. Sarah, I could see you in your mirror that time. I hadn't noticed that before. That was awesome. So there's a million more that we won't go over. We'll move into shoulder stand in a second. Sarah, have you done half forearm stand and then a bent arm handstand? It's super. On one side, I feel like I can get it sometimes, and on the other side, it feels like it will never happen in a million years. But since it's yoga, I have to do both sides. So one arm is in forearm stand. Go ahead.
Okay, so one arm, where is the hand that's on the floor? Like
Wherever it's gonna,
elbow?
yeah, wherever it's gonna be helpful.
Feels very weird already.
Yeah, it's a weird load into that one shoulder. You got it though, you got the lift. Maura, how did your headstands go?
I felt like I was on the wrong part of my head because it hurt.
So did it feel like your head was gonna crack open like an egg?
No.
No? Okay, so how did it hurt?
Just like right here in the middle, it just felt like sore from, and I'm wondering if I had too much weight in my head and not enough in my hands and arms.
So if I had a top hat and I pulled it all the way down onto my head, that's the part of my head that's on the floor. So another measurement is if you put your thumb right at the top of your nose, and then you reach your first finger back, that's supposed to be the spot. I'm on that spot and a little bit, like a little bit further forward and a little bit further back. So there's a line there. Maybe don't tuck your chin as much, or maybe tuck it more. Like it seems like don't tuck your chin as much. It's seldom that advice, but that sounds like what you're talking about.
Yeah, from that measurement you just mentioned, I was too far back.
Yeah. And then we start to get into that soft spot.
Yeah.
You were a baby that closed up, and that on a lot of people, there's still movement in there. It isn't, cemented. It's like tectonic plates of the earth. The other thing is when we have the first headstand arm position, there's a lot of opportunity for our arms to help us. And when I was in Iyengar yoga, we would only do this position, and she would slide a piece of paper under our head. So my head wasn't really even touching the floor. But when you start to get into the more upgraded headstands, like obviously the weight is on the head.
Right.
So yeah, and every once in a while my head doesn't like it, but yeah, experiment with where it is. And on that leg lift, it really puts a lot of weight across that line when you lift your feet straight up and then they go parallel to the floor. There is some play there.
Well, I think I've done the traditional Ashtanga headstand so many times that I know my head just knows where it should be.
Yeah.
And I have heard that thing with feel like you can slide a piece of paper underneath. So I am conscious of that. So I have most of my weight in my arms.
Yeah.
But then when you're trying something new, there's so many things going on that it's hard to focus on.
And the more you progress through the headstands, there's no longer less weight on your head. Like there's a headstand where your arms are next to your body. 100% of your weight is on your head. We had a pole at the old studio and I would go up against it. So it wasn't a lot of support, but it was just enough support. And I could take my hands up and do a free headstand.
Nice.
Kind of fun. It was kind of ridiculous, really. Okay, so next up, shoulder stand. Any shoulder stand you'd like, any positions. Experiment with range of motion. Experiment with new leg positions, new arm positions. Just make it, you know, super comfortable, super explorative.
I just want to make sure that I'm not muted.
Take as many shoulder stands as you want, as many positions as you want, and then either fish or back bend. A full back bend, a half back bend, it's just as helpful as fish. I may be struck down by lightning because I just said that. Nice Uttana Padasana. Beautiful. Nice Urdhva Dhanurasana. Very good. Bless you. Beautiful back bends. Beautiful back bends. Nice, Mora. Nice. And when you're finished with your back bends, lie down onto your belly. And we'll do a couple of those flat, straight out shoulder stretches. So your arms go straight out like a T or a telephone pole, and then your fingers crawl away, roll over toward that shoulder. And if the shoulders are open, you may be able to explore range of motion with that top foot. And if the shoulders are a little bit less open, just enjoy the stretch. No worry about range of motion. Beautiful, beautiful. Stay as long as you want. And then second side. Cactus arms, if you want that pectoralis stretch. Both sides. There's a lot of language. Oh, hey, I see the first blossom on the crabapple tree outside. You know what? Total lie. Oh my gosh. That's a clump of snow. And it fooled me. I was like, wow, one flower opened and blossomed. And then I'm like, maybe there's a few more up there that I see. And then I was like, oh no, the buds are still tight. That's clumps of snow that haven't blown off yet. I forgot that it was still winter out there. So there's a lot of advice around asana, and there's a lot of meticulousness around asana. And it's all well intended. And you don't have to listen to it or apply it to your own body. It's very well intended. I can't even handle it. There's probably only 2 teachers that were incredibly detailed and kind of segmented the body into many, many, many different pieces. And that isn't really how I experience my practice. So I don't usually listen to the advice about, lift your shoulders should go down your back. Your shoulders are going to be great. Your shoulders are going to go down the back naturally whenever they feel like it. I'm all about natural alignment. Find your own alignment, find your own everything. Like, get an idea about what the asana is supposed to be eventually, and then just enjoy getting there. What?
What are cactus arms?
Oh, yeah. So the first one, we're out like this, and we're straight off that shoulder joint. And then the second one, my elbow is straight off the shoulder joint, 90-degree angle at the arm. And to roll into it, I have to slide it away a little bit. And I can't rotate over. My hips don't get over nearly as much because it's a completely different stretch. The first one, it's all kind of my shoulder and up in the ball of the shoulder, and I'm naturally open in that direction. The second one, it's the pecs, the pectoralis muscles. And, from all those planks, they're a little bit talkative. Questions, answers, comments?
Kathy, one time you said to me, like, this must have been over a year, obviously, like a year and a half ago in your old studios, doing a forearm stand. And I like my feet to touch, like the front of my foot to the back of my foot.
Yeah.
And you noticed it and very impassionately said, don't let anyone ever tell you not to do that.
Yeah.
And it stuck with me. And then one time in a class, someone was like, see if you can't separate your feet. I said, no, I like this. I get feedback this way and I like it.
You know what? The reason I remember that, the reason I said that was, it was I have chills over my whole body. It was completely your posture. Like it was a very completed, succinct, beautiful, finished, meditative, like everything about it was ideal. And I was like, oh man, if someone sees your feet, they're going to try to change this. And this is already, it's perfect.
Yeah,
Don't let anyone change it. Unless you're goofing off,
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Good. Well, you can just, let that go to every single thing you do.
Yeah. It took me a really fucking long time to get there.
Yeah.
So long.
Yeah. I mean, I still have like new ideas or new understandings. And I'm like, oh, thank God I lived this long. If I had died early, I would have never gotten this understanding or this, or this experience or whatever. Like, I'm always grateful.
Yeah. I like it.
Cool. Questions, answers, comments? You're good? All right.
Love you, Kathy. See you.
I love you. Bye, Sarah. So you can take Shavasana on your own. It might look like breakfast. Sue, thanks for coming.
Thank you very much. I had a great time.
Good. Thanks for playing. Yeah. I love you, Maria, so much.
Love you
Yeah.
too.
Maura, I love you. Will you remind me what your kitty cat's name is? It starts with an S. I think it's, hold on, I'm going to guess. It has something to do with like mochi and hold on.
It's very similar to your son's name, but the vowel is pronounced differently.
Sabin. Sabi.
Sabi.
Sabi. Sabi.
Yeah.
Sabi. That's it. That's it. Wasabi. Sabi. I was running through it in my head the other day and I was like, I know it has to do with, I was like, mochi,
Yeah.
sushi. And I'm like, no, none of those are it. I was close though. Sabi. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's feeling good.
Yeah, now that I have her on the gourmet, expensive cat food, she's much, much better. She's not throwing up and she's not crying. And
Perfect. Oh,
yeah, the crying was what she used to go into the basement and just howl. Like every time she had to make a poop,
oh,
because it was so painful, and it was just tearing my heart out listening to that. So
yeah.
so
Oh,
glad she's
baby.
feeling better. Yeah.
Now she's okay. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you. And I get to see you tonight too.
Awesome.
I
Is
know.
that a good time? 7:00 is a good time for pranayama?
Yeah, for me it's perfect.
Good. Good.
Because even if I run over at work, I still have some wiggle room.
Yeah.
in it.
Good.
So good. Thank you for scheduling it at that time.
Yeah. Thanks for being around. All right. Have a
Okay.
beautiful day. I love you.
You have a great day too. Bye.
Bye.